So what's up, y'all? This is Outdoorsman and Outdoorswoman off to the side. So like we go and do an overnight at Dunn's Falls. We've been to this, what, 3 years ago or longer than that, huh?
About 3 or 4 years ago.
About 3 or 4 years ago. It's a cool place. It's got an old-time grist mill. It's got like a little mini museum. It's got a big man-made waterfall. It's on the Chunky River. It has camping there. And they also have like a catfish pond where you can feed them. That is pretty neat. I'll get some footage for y'all with that. Did I say hiking trail? That's supposedly a little hiking trail. I don't remember, because the last time we went, I didn't like do the hiking stuff. And the last time we cut up. You know, this time we're more mature. You know, just to say, but yeah, I got the car loaded, like we're running away from home for an overnighter. My wife's a bee's knees to drive almost 3 hours for us to do an overnighter for my little birthday trip, you know, because for her birthday, I booked a room on Poydras at one of the most haunted hotels in New Orleans, and then we went on the ghost tour, and then we go to Dave and Buster's. Yeah, we did. Yeah, and we went to Dave and Buster's. So as always, you know, if I got to pick where I want to go, we going camping, you know. And but yeah, come along for the ride. I hope to try to get a little bit of fishing. I don't know if the weather cooperates. And also, it kind of pushed my hand. I wanted to go kayak camping, but I think DeSoto right now is in a burn ban, where this county where we're going at is not in a burn ban. And tonight it's gonna be in the 60s, and that's perfect fire weather if you ask me. And we're just gonna go have a fun time. I'll bring y'all along. Yeah, probably the next shot will be, oh, one last thing. So there's 11% grade going into this place, and besides Arkansas, this thing is pretty, look, it's like this. Did you put it in low, or you rode your brakes down?
I rode my brakes.
She rode her brakes down, but it's pretty, it's like. We are getting some fall, like, some fall colors, not a whole lot. A little yellows, a little. Met the owner, and this fella has the coolest little southern accent. Would you say that's southern, honey? He was like, yes, sir. And not making fun of him. He was a very nice man. He even offered to help us put up our tent, which I thought was awesome. You know, a lot of people, this could be their first time getting their tent, and he's a seasoned, you know, camper to help them, and that is awesome. So this site is $15 a night. It has bathrooms and showers. And I asked the fella for some firewood, and I asked him how much it was, and they're like, oh, they gave us a quart of firewood, and then there's firewood all around. There's a like $2 pay for a lake to fish back here. There's giant catfish, which we'll show you later when we feed them. There's a antique grist mill. There's almost like a little museum, and you're on the Chunky River, and it's primitive camping, if you can see. And I'm about to put this down. The most important thing, the first aid kit, when you're goofy like me. But yeah, let me do a little spin around. This place is cool, y'all. Dunn's Falls, a little off the beaten path. This is the jam, y'all. I wish I could find more places like this closer in Louisiana. That's not a state park. It is the bee's knees. Would you agree, honey? Especially we got the jackery. We got our own electrical source. I brought the solar panels, though. As you can see, this tree cover, it's not really gonna help a whole lot. And the overcast, yeah. But let me get this tent up so I can go fish, and Mama Bear can read her her Kindle, or Nook, or it's a Nook?
It's a Kindle.
It's a Kindle. But yeah, this place is beautiful, yeah. So I haven't charged my jackery up in a little bit because I use it sporadically for stuff like sleeping in the backyard with Lulu. But right now I'm getting like 10 to 15 watts of solar from this little patch of overcast through the trees right there. It's at 82. Let's see what it gets. Any bit of watts, because tonight I'm gonna have a fan running it off. I'm gonna have these lights, and these lights draw 8. And just to see what I can get, you know, I have 2. I may pop out the next one. Why not get 16 to 30 watts versus? So yeah, I might pop that out.
It's currently 224 if you want to measure how long it takes.
So with the 2 panels right behind me, they're 100 watts, but it's severely overcast and cloudy and trees, so it's just offsetting that big camera. I mean, that big light slash fan that I'm gonna use to light up at night to film. So yeah, so offsetting, so that ain't too bad. But yeah. So cool. Right now I'm in the little primitive area. They have, what would you say, a handful of sites, and it's well shaded, so summertime it'll be good. There's copious amounts of wood everywhere. Let me go down and show y'all the lake next. So this lake right here, it is I don't think you need a fishing license because it's a private place, but it's like a $2 fishing fee, and it's so much per pound for catfish if you want to keep one. But I think bluegill you can keep them, or bass you can keep them. But let me show y'all, it's a pretty little lake. Behind me is the road to the Boy Scout like camp area, which is on the Chunky River, which you can probably hear. But it was kind of steep, and there's some rain in the forecast. And me and Michelle were getting hardcore Cadron Creek vibes, so we're like, you know, let's not get stuck down the hill. And the fella who runs this warned us that in a good rain, it comes down the middle of the campsite, so we're not about that, so we got uphill. But I'm coming up to like, it's like an old grist house, I think, or like some sort of antique stuff to show how the grist mill worked, I think. What? All kinds of old tools and machines that was used with the grist mill. All that grease feels lovely though. I just hope it don't mean rain's coming. Oh, what a big belt that was hurting by the grist mill. Oh, that's pretty, y'all. If memory serves me, this grist mill was taken over by the Confederate Army, and they used it to do something with the cotton or something for the Confederate Army. Let me find the plaque. It's somewhere around here. Oh, it's a beautiful day, y'all. I just wish it would cool off just a tad. It's early to mid-November and it's still 80-something degrees. Ooh. So this is the top of the falls, yeah? Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Irish immigrant John Cooper Dunn resettled in this area and surveyed the land on the Chunky River near Meridian, Mississippi. The river's clay bluffs provided material used in ceramic factory that supplied the family's livelihood. Later, Dunn diverted the river and created a 65-foot waterfall, which is used as a power source for a grist mill and cotton mill. During the Civil War, his factories and cotton mill were confiscated by the Confederacy, where he manufactured blankets, knives, hats, and clothing for the war. At the war's end, the site struggled but survived until Dunn's death in 1904. So yeah, my memory did serve me right. It was a bummer, y'all. I only got some bluegill biting, so hopefully tomorrow, before we leave, I bought 2 bags. It's like $2 a bag for the fish food. So we see some of them big catfish come up. But right now I'm going down to the Chunky River. Oh, here's the big part of the wheel thing. Not wheel thing, but part of the grist mill. The fella did say it is 94 steps down, so. I'ma count them, look. Oh, no, look, he wasn't lying, look. Bank. And I want to let y'all know, I'll have a Thanksgiving camping video. I don't want to tell you the location, but it's a place near and dear to me and Michelle's heart, and little Lulu Bean's gonna be with us this time. And hopefully it's not too cold, but hopefully it has a little bit more chill. How about that? I want it in the middle. Oh my God, I don't want to bust my butt right here on this waterfall. Warning, slick rock. I'm kind of afraid. I kind of think I want to leave my camera here. Oh, look right there. I know the fish got to be right there, that little breakwater. Let's see. If it's too slippery, I'm going to put the camera up here and then walk. So I'll walk down there. There's a rope to get down. It's a little late in the day for me to pay the $10 for the out-of-state fishing license. But I'm gonna get one tomorrow and I'm gonna come fish for like 2 hours in the morning. Try to get me a good little fishing video going. It's not often I get access to pretty creeks/rivers like this. And technically this is a river, but it looks like a creek. It reminds me so much of Kisatchie Bayou. But it's pretty. So what's up, y'all? For tonight's meal, I'm trying something different. So first, I'm gonna cook these 3/4 to the way, maybe all the way, and chop them up the mild Italian style chicken sausage. And then I got some Big Daddy portobellos I'm gonna cook on the little grill right here. And we got some cheese, so we gotta have stuff. Yeah, chicken Italian sausage stuffed portobello mushroom. Sounds pretty good, huh, honey? Now if it comes out that way, yeah. But yeah, let me get to cooking. So I've decided, y'all, I'm gonna chop up 2 and then I'm gonna cook 2 on the grill. So as always, my bushcraft knife. Is that the squirrels going crazy? Take it down a little bit. Let's get the pan. And this time I actually got some Pam. Now, the chopped up sausage. I've never had sausage like this. Hopefully it's good. Have you had it like this, honey? And it looks like bell peppers and something else in it. What is it? All kinds of colorful stuff. Camp cooking, y'all. On one of my next videos, I'ma find me 2 of these and do like a burger. Oh, and these are perfect like that. Look. So look, put uno. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little cold. Dose. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little Cajun 2-step on the inside on them guts. A little, come on, bad boy. I meant to turn on the light. No, I don't need a fan. There we go. They need more stuff like that in the camping world where it's a light and a fan, you know what I mean? To where when you bring something, you know, it serves double purpose, and you can't beat that. So this one, you see, y'all, I'm gonna have to take this floppy stuff out so I can stuff it with. Floppy stuff. Go! Should I leave the stem on, huh?
Up to you.
More mushroom, the better.
Usually if you're stuffing them, you take it out.
Oh, for real? Okay.
But you can take it out, chop it up, and that be part of the stuffing.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes,
So it's easier to stuff.
And if y'all know me, I'm all about my stuffing, so. I mean, for Thanksgiving. Get these over here. Okay, let me get it, crank that soldier boy, get it. Crank that wheezy wee. Kick it up a notch. And let's get the other 2 sausages on. So let me show y'all this pack again. My wife bought these. We're trying to eat a little healthier. You know what I mean? Do a little better for Lulu Bean, for us. Just to stay on this earth as long as possible. I'm running out of space on my cooktop. These glizzies are sliding off the table. Let me turn y'all off, save some battery. I'll turn y'all on when I'm flipping stuff. A little update, I got the portobello's starting to cook. They're so big it's gonna take a good bit. I got the chicken sausage sliced up right there. We got some extra ones to try right here. It smells pretty lovely. And I'm gonna catch the LSU game in a little bit. The only thing that leaves room for improvement on here, like, I wish I had a little bit more finer adjustment of this cooktop, but for a $30 Coleman top thing, you can't ask a whole lot. And my wife gave me the recommendation. What I'm about to do is I'm gonna put the lid on and let it steam to get that cheese nice and ooey gooey good. I think I'm gonna give it like maybe 3-4 minutes because I don't want the cheese to burn on everything, right? Burnt cheese is gross, right? I'll pick y'all back up in a jip. So I got the bright idea to flip them, y'all, and try to cook like the fins from the inside, but I lost all my juices and my seasoning, and this table is kind of on a pitch. So I lost all the stuff and it went inside of it, which was kind of a bummer. So a little update, y'all. I'm in the tail ends of cooking it. I added a little garlic, I added a little cracked pepper, and I'm about to sprinkle the cheese on it. My wife has Colby Jack, and I have mozzarella because I'm a weirdo like that. Let's see, well, let me get that sprinkle. I know that's a lot of cheese, but I like my cheese. Okay, now let me get my wife. Alright, boy, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh. Hold on, y'all. Make sure that don't run off. And my wife gave me the recommendation. What I'm about to do is I'm gonna put the lid on and let it steam to get that cheese nice and ooey gooey good. I think I'm gonna give it like the finished product. It's chicken, Italian sausage, cheese, portobello mushroom stuffed, campfire cooked. Not campfire, well, grill cooked. And my wife loved it. She scarfed it down. Now let me get into it. Let's get that cut. So it's been years, y'all, since I've cooked a big ass portobello like this. And the last time I cooked that, it was on like a big grill. So what? So I had to make sure it was cooked. So like, I think when it's nice and flexible like that, because before it was like a Frisbee when I took it out. And also I ate the stems while I was cooking. So let's get that, I swear, I'm an adult. That makes it look gross. Well, I'm just, so I don't choke to death. Let's get a piece of sausage. What? Oh man, that portobello, y'all, I sprayed it with a little bit of the off-brand Pam that I bought, and I drizzled a little bit of minced garlic in it. Oh, you can taste that garlic. That's some good stuff, y'all. Let's see. Oh. And I prefer this chicken sausage cut up to where it's a little bit dry. It's super juicy, which ain't a bad thing, but like, as a sausage on a bun or something, it just didn't do nothing for me. So like, it is delish. Hopefully LSU wins tonight. If y'all ever around Meridian, Mississippi, this place is $15 for the primitive camping, and you're on the Chunky River, so you can go upriver to Stuckey's Bridge and float here. It's got a waterfall, a grist mill. It's got some old antique like mill stuff in it. The owners or the camp hosts were super, super nice, y'all. Like, I recommend y'all come here. It's like, what, a 3-hour ride for us? But it's well worth it. Like, we got the place to ourselves. Bring a Jackery or an EcoFlow, whatever, for your power source. And just enjoy nature. It has been lovely. So check out Dunn's Falls, y'all. I'm going to finish this before it gets cool, and I'll catch up with y'all later. So what good camp comes without a fire. And the fella was nice enough to you know, give us some lighter wood, fat wood. And there's copious amounts of down stuff, so. Let me get this, that should be good. Okay, now let me get some in between. How's the lighting, honey?
Good.
And voila, we should have a fire to watch the LSU game with. And I want to thank my lovely wife for being the camera lady. Because I end up getting the better shots, y'all. When she, you know, anybody who does this outdoor stuff said you get better shots if you have someone, you know, doing it for you. And it's supposed to be like 65, I think, tonight, so not a terribly cold night. It'll have a little chill in the air for us southern Louisiana people, but yeah. Thank you for filming, honey, and I'll turn y'all back on in a little bit. So I was gonna do a live, y'all, but the LSU game's about to come on, and I know anybody in Louisiana who would have possibly came to my live is gonna be watching that LSU game. Is that a safe assumption, honey? Yeah, but right now I got the fire going. It's a nice fire. I'll have some lighter knot to take home that the dude gave us. Wifey's been enjoying this, right, babe? So we were supposed to do like a canoe trip, but it just would work, and just this daylight savings crap's got to go. It's depressing as hell getting home from work when it's dark and going to work when it's dark. And but yeah, it's been a busy week, and my wife's like, I'd rather do this, but I promise y'all, we will get back to doing some little canoe and kayak and stuff, because Lou's getting to the age that I want to start bringing her to the park and sitting in between me to get used to being in a canoe or a kayak, and from there, you know, we could go, you know, the sky's the limit, you know. Ideally, I hope wifey agrees with this, would be to go do an overnighter on the Buffalo River with Lulu Bean. Would you do that eventually when she's old enough, honey? So yeah, to go do a Buffalo River trip, and you know, but yeah, just enjoying it. That food was good, y'all. I outdone myself. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. My wife's like, why don't you cook more at home instead of just while we camping? So you say stick to camping, honey? Good night, y'all. It's like 9 something, or was it 10?
Almost 10.
Almost 10. I turned it off. LSU threw a pick in the end zone, and they were just garbage this whole game, so I think they lost. But yeah, we're about to go to sleep. Had a good night hanging out with wifey. Yeah, I'll catch y'all in the morning. Hopefully I'll catch some fish. Good morning, folks. Me and Michelle slept pretty good. It sprinkled a little bit and kind of woke me up, and good thing it woke me up, so I zipped up the doors 3/4 of the way like we usually do, and I slept pretty good. LSU sucks, just like the Saints. I'm about to have an energy drink and a little smoothie, and I'm gonna go fishing for a little bit and try to catch me a fish or two. But yeah, come along for the adventure. So, what's for pre-breakfast? Because like I said, I'm gonna eat a little something and then go fishing, then cook breakfast, then pick up and roll. We got rainbow sherbet, thank you to my wife. We got let's see, strawberry banana 100%, Bolthouse Farms, and I'm gonna have a handful of chips. Right now, I hope the fish actually do bite because it's I don't know, it's a little bit chillier, but then again, it's the morning. I put out the solar panel and I'm filming right now, no lights. It's like 7:30 about, and I'm getting absolutely zero solar input. But yeah, and the fishing video will probably be a totally different video than this one. Oh, let me shake this up. But here's the thing, y'all. It's pretty clear water with like a stone bottom with like moss and stuff on the bottom. So it's like, do you go the earthy color because they're gonna be eyeballing every lure you throw by them, or do you go the other end of the way? Like I've seen some people fish for smallmouth like that way, where they like the bright colors even though it is crystal clear water, you know, kind of grabs their attention. So what I'll probably do is on one pole I'm gonna have like a chartreuse mini crankbait, and on the other one I'm gonna have probably a root beer and like green triple tail, you know, to bounce on the rocks like that. So, you know, double my chances. And I'm gonna have my backpack with my lures, so if it don't work, I have stuff to change. So yeah. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. And then we're gonna hit the road and get back home and go pick up Lulu Bean. But we will be back here with Lulu Bean. All the pine cones around here, she would have about 3,000 pine cones saved up right here. There's not many rocks, but like the little beach area or the chunky river area, you can go in water this deep to about knee deep, which is like perfect for Lou, and you don't sink in the bottom. It's like a rock hard bottom, like sandstone or something, so it would be perfect for her to play in. But yeah, I'll click y'all back on in a little bit. LSU sucks. So what's up, y'all? This Outdoorsman. Check out the fishing video that'll probably come out a week after this video. I didn't tear them up. I have some beautiful scenery in it. I caught a fish that I've never caught before. Snot, goddammit. And I think we made an executive decision. It's about 10 o'clock. Excuse me. We gonna pack up, hit the road, and get lunch on the way home. So thanks to Mama Bear for coming on this little trip with me and let me go fishing for a little bit. Happy birthday to me, even though my birthday's on the 22nd. This is my little birthday trip. Come check out Dunn's Falls. Like I said earlier, it's cheap. It's primitive. Bring you a bucket if you don't want to walk to the bathroom and some sort of power bank, and it's pretty good. You got beautiful trees. You'll probably have the place to yourself. It has good fishing and chunky river right next to it. The dude gave us some free firewood. I offered to pay him, but he's like, no, take the firewood. So like I said, come check this place out. Help this little small campground out, you know, and check out the chunky river. Thank you for coming along for the adventure. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace and elbow grease. Ain't getting no solar. Like 5 watts. Let me start picking up, y'all. Hopefully the Saints win today.